If you're one of those that like frying your tomato until it's completely dead and buried, this stew is not for you. So today I'm going to be making oilless tomato stew for those that want to eat healthier, for those that don't want to be using too much oil or frying their tomatoes. So I'm going to be using chicken this time, and chicken contains oil when you cook it. So that's the thing. I'm going to season the chicken first. I've added my salt and I'm adding my seasoning cube. And once I do this, I'm going to add my onion blend. Oh, sorry, I added my curry powder first and then the onion blend, which is a mixture of onion, garlic, ginger, and thyme. So I'm just going to add that and mix everything all together. Normally, if you have time, you can actually, use this as a marinade. Just stir everything together and allow it to marinate before you start cooking. But I didn't do that. So I'm just going straight to the cooking. So I just added some water and rinsed out the marinade, and then I'm adding my tomato and pepper mix. This is a mixture of tomato, pepper, and onions, and I'm going to just allow it to cook. So I'm just stirring everything together, as you can see, just making sure that it goes down so that it goes right under or at the bottom of the pot. So that's it. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to cover the pot and then allow it to cook. This is how I make my oilless and tomato stew, or no fried tomato stew. So you can see it's boiling already. You can see that the chicken is bringing out its juices, and that means it's also making the stew tasty, instead of boiling the chicken on its own and adding the water. I'm allowing everything to boil together. And now this is my secret ingredient, which if you've been watching my video, you see that's bicarbonate of soda or baking soda. I normally add it to my tomatoes and it makes the tomato not to have that tarty taste. Yes, that acidic taste for in tomatoes, it tries and removes it. So anytime you are using tomatoes, even if you are going to fry your stew, add a little bit of bicarbonate of soda and it will reduce that tarty taste, and reduce even the time that you fry your tomato. It will reduce the length of time. So here I have my nutmeg, which I grated. I asked in a previous video whether you use nutmeg in your cooking. If you do so, please let me know. If you don't, let me know why not. Now you can see my stew. I was pointing to it to show you that the oil is floating on top. This is oil from the chicken, so floating on top tells me that my stew is done. It is almost ready. So you can see my oilless stew. There is no oil. I didn't put any oil, but there is still oil in the stew, because whatever protein that we normally use to cook, a lot of them sometimes still has some fat in them. So when you cook them, they release those fat. Okay, so I added my nutmeg, and here is my green seasoning, adding it just to give it some taste. And also I'm going to be adding a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. You can always season to your own taste, add pepper if you want, anything that you fancy. But really, this is it here. The stew is ready. There's nothing else remaining, right? I'm going to just cover it, allow it to simmer a bit, and yeah, that's it here. That's my stew all ready and done. And I'm going to be serving it today. I'm eating my stew with brown basmati rice. Yeah, another healthier option. Brown basmati rice contains more nutrients than the plain white rice, and that's what I'm using. And I added some pepper for myself. I love pepper. My Ugandan friend gave me this hot pepper oil, so I normally stick it in and then I enjoy my food. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you are going to try this. See you in my next video. Bye.